Today, I'm sharing a simple and affordable solution for storing and organizing all of those miscellaneous cord and technology related items. We currently have a great system in place using this 5" by 7" photo storage box. However, we have outgrown this 6-compartment container and need more space. Fortunately, Iris makes a 16-case box as well in the 4" by 6" size. These were purchased from the Container Store, however you can also find them on Amazon. I do believe they are less expensive at the Container Store though. I'll link them along with all the other items mentioned in this video in the description box below. Organizing everything into the 16 separate cases is as straightforward as it gets. Here is how it was all categorized. Starting with all of the power cables, the first case is going to store the USB-A to Lightning cables, as they are the most popular cord floating around this house. If you have Apple products, this is what is used to charge the iPhone, iPad, Magic Keyboard, and many more. We always keep them by the nightstands, desks, and all of the vehicles have one as well. This was also a great opportunity to dispose of any damaged cords that are no longer being used. A little tip is to label these cords to make sure there is no confusion if they are misplaced. Using this Dymo labeler, a tiny label was affixed to each charger to identify whose it was or where it belongs. The next case is going to store any USB-A to USB-C cables. USB-C connectors are a newer port. They are more powerful and versatile and are going to slowly replace older USB-A connections and other ports. My first go around with USB-C ports was with my new MacBook, which only has 2 USB-C ports. I went from a 2013 MacBook that had a built-in CD-ROM, multiple USB ports, Cat5 connection, and an SD slot to a computer that only had 2 USB-C ports, one of which is always connected to a power supply. They do make adapters, which is what I use to power everything. We don't have any USB-C to USB-C cables yet, however, I'm sure we will soon, so this third case is going to be reserved for those. Another very popular cord that always seems to crop up are USB to MicroUSB cables. At some point, they charged cell phones that we once had, a camera, a keyboard, and many other miscellaneous small technology items. Charging cubes are also very common around here. A purge may be in the near future as we have a lot. The transition to USB-C comes with adapters of all shapes and sizes. This case is specifically for USB-C adapters. I keep a tiny USB-A to USB-C adapter with me at all times in my purse, and it is almost always needed when I'm traveling. I also have a Cat5 to USB-C adapter, as that's how we program and control our Christmas lights. And last but not least is one of these all-purpose adapters, which is used every single day. It allows me to charge the laptop, connect the monitor, mouse, phone, etc., with just one cable going into the computer. This container is for all other adapters, which in this case there is only one. It's older and never gets used, however the computer that it was purchased for is still used, so we're going to keep it around. Moving on to digital storage, this next case is going to contain all things secure digital. That's SD cards, micro SD cards, and SD card adapters. One of these days, I need to dedicate some time going through each one to see what's on them, clean them off, and/or consolidate. We are overrun with jump drives and need to make it a priority to go through each one and consolidate these as well. This is only a fraction of what we have, most of which contains coursework from college, which would probably make me go cross-eyed these days. It consisted of organic compound structures and bonding, all of that miserable organic chemistry jibber jabber. I can't believe I passed those classes. Nevertheless, the coursework is not something that I use ever, so I can probably upload it to the cloud and 86 the jump drive. If you have an external hard drive, this is a great place to keep that. They're a little bulkier in terms of digital storage, and this one just barely made the cut. Moving on to accessory type items, this next case is going to store earbuds. AirPods and other wireless headphones have taken over corded earbuds. However, they are nice to keep on hand in case your AirPods unexpectedly die on you, with the only caveat being that it will likely require an adapter. Those are kept in this case as well, along with any auxiliary cables, which again aren't used very often in this house. If you have a tripod remote for your phone or camera, I would love to know where you store it. This one never gets used and is small enough to lose its size, so it's getting its very own case. Another item that we always have in great supply are these little cord clips. They have an adhesive on the back which makes them great for sticking on a nightstand or a desk to keep those cords wrangled and or from falling back behind any furniture. I was a little surprised that these next items fit into these 4-inch by 6-inch cases. We have accumulated quite the collection of cell phone screen protectors. These are great to have on hand, however the packaging was taking up too much desk space. Fortunately, these all fit in the case along with their respective install kits. Last but not least is a case to store Garmin watch accessories. There has never been a great place to store watch bands for my Garmin. It's honestly a miracle that I'm ever able to find them in the first place, which is why they are now going to live in this box. The charger for the watch will also likely make its way into this case when it is not being used. The 16th case is going to remain empty for now. I'm sure that it will be filled with something at some point. Now that those items are all categorized, let's add the most important part, the labels. Labels were added to each of the cases using one of my favorite labelers, the Brother P-Touch Cube. I cannot recommend this labeler enough. You design the labels on your phone using the app, which are then sent via Bluetooth to the printer. It's very user-friendly and creates extremely aesthetically pleasing labels. Side note, when I was printing off all the labels, it kept auto-correcting Garmin watch accessories to garlic watch accessories. I should have just left it. I really love how these turned out, and yes, I do realize I say that about every label. To finish this project off, because there were not enough labels already, a vinyl label was cut and added to the front of the container. I really enjoy the process of designing and cutting vinyl labels. They completely elevate a space or project. Just when I thought I was nearing the end of this project, I remembered the product sticker on the box still needed removed. This is always a 50-50 gamble. It either peels off cleanly and beautifully, or in this case, it doesn't. You guys always have such helpful suggestions with sticker removal. If you watch the nursery cart video, which I'll link below as well, you can see I really struggled with a sticker in that one too. This one took me 10 minutes to remove with Goo Gone. I should have just ran upstairs and used the hairdryer on it. These stickers are extremely frustrating. Needless to say, the sticker was eventually successfully removed. The box was wiped down with multi-purpose spray to remove any oily residue and then wiped down again with an alcohol wipe to make the vinyl label application seamless. There we have it, cord and technology related storage and organization. I would love to know how you organize these types of things in your own home.